Welcome back to the 8th episode of the Television Podcast. Here we have Miles and we have Coney. Miles, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Miles, and I'm TJ's cousin. I've known him for my whole life, and I think even though we haven't really spent that much time together, I don't think. You have your best friends and I have my best friends,
yeah.
right? It's I think we're still really, really tight. We're
100%.
super, super close. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here we have Coney.
My name is Coney. You guys know me from the last episode. Before, I've known TJ since grade 7, grade 8, and Miles, I've known him for how long now?
Not even a year, probably couple
not even
months.
a year.
Couple months.
Not even a year, but we're still good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for you, Miles.
Yeah.
So quick thing, how has high school been for you, transitioning and moving into high school and all that?
Yeah, for sure. I think high school has been really, really fun. I think it's been very successful because I didn't really know that many people. I probably knew less than 5 people going into high school. Mm-hmm. So being able to acclimate with other people and make new friends and just create my own social circle that was totally separate from a junior high social circle was super nice, and it was relaxing, really relieving. So it was very nice. Yeah, it's been going pretty good so far. What about you, Coney?
Just like Miles said, I went into high school with a small group of friends. In junior high, we split off in different schools, but yeah, I've went to the school with these guys, and it's honestly been pretty chill. But other than that, it's nothing too crazy.
Okay, just to jump straight into it for the first topic for you guys. So all 3 of us, we go to the gym, right? It's a big part of our lives, right? Of course. And quick question is what are your guys' motivation for the gym and why do you go? Why do you guys go?
You can go ahead, Coney.
Oh no, you got it.
Okay, Miles out.
I think the constant struggle and challenge of having to fight yourself is the best motivator, because there's no other person that's defying you except for yourself in the gym. I feel in a lot of situations in life, people tend to blame other people for their problems and for their struggles. But when you're at the gym, the only person to blame is yourself, right? So if you're not following through or going every day or being consistent and being diligent, that's on you, right? Mm-hmm. So I think it's a really strong motivating factor in my life, and I think it's made me more structured and diligent.
That's good. What about you, Coney?
Yeah. Going off what Miles said, it makes us structured and diligent. I feel like the gym has made me into a way better person, because before I was pretty fat. And going from what I was before, it really motivated me to just become a better version of myself and to not be fat. Yeah. Another motivation, I just really did not like how I looked. It's just something that I took in mind every day before, and still going now.
What about you, TJ?
I think initially going to the gym, right? And when I first started, I really just wanted to be better. I wanted it to look better. I wanted to feel better, right? And also because of sports, I play volleyball, right? And I'm just trying to just get better for the sports, get stronger joints, stronger body, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think now, recently, because of what's going on in my life, y'all know, but I'm not gonna bring that all up. But whatever's going on, it's kind of like an outlet for anger, you can kind of say, outlet for what I'm feeling in the moment.
Therapy?
Yeah, therapy. It's a way to be angry at something and to feel bad about something, but not hurting anyone, and making something positive out of something negative, right? And also I'm looking back at old photos of myself just from a year ago at my old birthday party. Bro, I was mad skinny. Not saying that I'm not skinny now, because realistically I am, but I've gotten a bit more meat on my bone. You know what I'm saying? I got more meat on my bone. I got a little bit bigger, you know what I mean? Just looking at my old photos. And it's really rewarding seeing progress and seeing yourself, right? And also I think a good thing is not being satisfied. You know what I mean? Not being satisfied with what you have in front of you, because you want more. You want to push more. You want to become better in the gym, become a better person.
If I could add to that too, I think being in the gym has taught me to not focus on what other people think, and like it's almost like it's forcing me to care more about myself. Not to be selfish, but just that like you should also make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because at first I think I was going to the gym to impress other people and to prove to other people that I wasn't like skinny or all that. But after having gone to the gym for like almost a little over a year now, I think that it's become more of a mental and like a mental and personal struggle rather than a struggle with other people. So it's just making me push myself. I don't care about what other people think. Like, not to be rude, right?
Yeah.
But I don't really care what other people think at this point. Just like make myself a better person.
Yeah, and it's your own battle.
Yeah.
Okay, quick little question on top of that too. So you guys see on like YouTube or like anything online like gym content, and you can see how like being sad and being like depressed is so glorified. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so like, oh, this is so normalized and it's like what it is. Like, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Go ahead, Coney.
Yeah.
I have a question for Coney and for TJ. What are you guys' thoughts on how social media glorifies being depressed and just being angry? Because you see on like TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, all these videos of people that are just like super angry and super mad, and they're taking all of their anger out and all their depression out at the gym, which is like a good thing. But I feel like to a lot of people, it's pushing, like for me personally, I think it's pushing a bad narrative. Because I think people should be happy. I don't think people should always be so pissed off.
Of course.
All right, so like, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
You wanna go?
You go.
Okay. I think, of course, it's pretty. Being depressed and all like mental problems, right? It's never a good thing, right? Any illness like that is never good, and and I think like social media has also glorified it, not with the gym, but the gym and gym content is a lot of stuff like that. Like, oh, this girl broke my heart. Now I'm gonna fucking like lat raise 60-pound dumbbells till failure. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think it's good. It's a good way to put your anger out and to like get rid of your emotions and what you're feeling in the moment, right? But I think with the content that's being put out, it's kind of normalized the fact that like being depressed and this and all that is normal, and that if you're not feeling like this, then you're not training hard, which is not necessarily true, because you can see like all these people like Sam Sulek or like Tom Platz, bro. These guys aren't depressed. They're not. I mean, we don't know that, but you know what I mean. You can kind of tell like these guys aren't like using this like, oh, this girl broke my heart as a way to motivate themselves in the gym. And like,
What about you, Coney?
I feel like we should deeply look into these videos, because when you see these videos, there's always a sound in the background. It's always like this sad, depressing thing that relates to what's happening to the person in the video. And when they're showing themselves working out and like releasing their anger and emotions through lifting and stuff like that, it shows them taking out their emotions, I would say. It shows them like they are holding it in and they just really want to let it out. And that part where, you know, they're angry and stuff while lifting, screaming and all that, with the depressing music in the background or sound, whatever, it just shows that point of view in their life.
yeah, do you think that this is a way of them coping? Because you find like in some scenarios, like people like, oh, breakups or heartbreak, anything that happens like that, sometimes people post more, sometimes people talk about themselves more, or it's just a way of coping. Do you think this is a way of coping for these people that are posting it and all that?
Yeah, I feel like it is. And they also post these videos to motivate others who are going through the same things, like heartbreak and stuff like that. They post these videos to motivate them to let their emotions out in the gym.
That's pretty deep, Coney. That's pretty deep. I had another question. I don't want to be too overbearing, but do you think that mental health is like, nowadays, do you think people aren't focusing enough on mental health, because I feel like the more our world develops and the more like used to social media and all of those outlets we get, I feel like the more used to hiding our mental health. I don't know if that's had like any negative side effects on you guys, but like maybe like let's consider grade 9, or not even grade 9, like let's say grade 7. From grade 7 till now, that's like a good 3 years. How do you think your mental health has been? Do you think it's been better or worse?
Okay, so initially I was gonna kind of counter argue that like I feel like mental health is glorified in media today, where it's like it's all people talk about, and it's like it kind of affects other people because it's like, oh, we can use this as an excuse, and people take advantage of it. Oh, as an excuse to not do work or to not go to school or to, you know, just like disregard the people around you and just push people away because, oh, my mental health. But I also do think that it's a strong issue, and it is a real issue that people genuinely struggle with, and I feel like others can take advantage of it and can take advantage of the whole excuse, oh, it's my mental health, I'm not feeling well, you know what I'm saying? And then for what you said at the end about mental health, like from grade 7 to now, I think from grade 7 to now, like I feel like throughout those years, I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to figure out who I am as a person. I'm trying to grow as a person and become better. And I feel like, of course, right now I'm not 100%. I'm like nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know anything about myself right now, and I'm still growing and learning through experiences with stuff with friends. But yeah, I feel like it has gotten better since grade 7, of course. What about you, Coney?
Yeah, the part about the grade 7 to now part. Speaking for myself, we're all growing and we are finding new things in life. We're growing up and we're like dealing with more stress in our life. As kids, we didn't have to deal with much. Like we really just let our parents handle it, and we're on our own, just having fun and just focusing on how much fun we're having right now. But as we're growing up, we are, like I said, finding new stuff in life, and that gives us the stress that we maintain. And fuck. Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold up. I think to maybe clarify what Coney's trying to say is that the more we're exposed to the world, we're not seeing the world through like a child's perspective anymore. We're seeing it more as adults. And of course, as we're growing up, we have to take on more responsibilities. And I think these new responsibilities and just like the fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what the hell? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gaining these new responsibilities that we have to take accountable for. And what are you guys laughing about?
Oh, we're so
This shit is not.
What?
This shit is not funny, bro. It's like, yeah, this is really sad and depressing. We have a lot of responsibilities. And this guy's like, not in.
Okay, my bad. I'm
So insensitive.
I'm sorry. It's just we have the thought in our head. All of us have the thought in our head, in our heart. We know what we're trying to say, but we just can't vocalize it. Like it's so funny, bro. Okay.
About the responsibility part and how we have to take it accountable. Wait.
Take accountability.
Nice stroke, Coney.
Yeah, the responsibility part and how we have to take accountability. We're dealing with new things in life. Like, we're seeking for love, and we are even finding jobs and stuff. As kids, we're not like focusing on that. And as Miles said, we're like not viewing things in a childish manner anymore. Yo, you guys are laughing.
Yeah, it's 'cause I know what you said. That's good shit. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna add on to Coney because he was saying like we were growing up and everything, And as we're growing up, we're experiencing a bunch of new things. Do you guys have any like really, really memorable things from grade 10 that were like super funny or like super, super insane? Like no name dropping or anything, but just like really, really comical things
Okay.
that just like would never happen under any other circumstance.
Okay, these are kind of two stories in one. I'll say I'll say the name. Cole. Shout out Cole and Alan. Cole and Alan. Okay, so Aliu. Okay. So quick context and backstory. This PE class, our teacher is really chill, like super chill. But when he gets mad, he gets genuinely mad, and it's funny as hell. Okay, and then the context is this is the very last day of PE class, and then the next day we're gonna switch to other classes, right? And me and Cole were like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna do whatever we want. We were playing like indoor football. And then I yelled, "Shirts versus skins!" But this was when my teacher was out, and a half of us took off our shirts, and a half of us had no shirts, and we were just playing football, no shirts and no skins. And for those who know, these people know, but just for the audience, this is in the gym where there's a big window where people can walk by and see us.
Viewing area, massive viewing area.
Yeah, so when people with no shirts, I had no shirt, just flying around, just throwing the ball, throwing the pigskin, just doing whatever. And then me and Cole were setting this up. We're like, I bet. So there's a locker room. There's showers. Nobody showers in there.
No,
It's like desert dry in those showers, bro. And these like no one ever goes in there. But me and Cole were like, we're gonna make it a mission. On the last day, we're gonna shower in the school. So what happened was, we went to the locker room. There's no doors in the locker room. Not a single door. And there's no
all open all
it's
day.
all open, no curtains, no nothing. Me and Cole were like, fuck it, we're just gonna take a quick shower. Me and Cole completely strip naked. We don't have a towel. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a towel, right? And then we both hopped into the shower. There's two showers next to each other, but there's blocking. We hopped into the shower, bare cheeks out. Both of us bare cheeks out. We have our class behind us looking, and they're like just looking at us. And then, bro, Will, I'm gonna say your name. I don't care. Will, this guy took a snack from my backpack and was straight staring at me while I was doing. He was like, and just straight staring at me. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, Cole, leave me alone. Let me shower. He's like, it's your fault. You have no pants on. And I'm like, bro. And then after being in the shower for maybe like 2 minutes, we hopped right out, and this water stayed cold and it was freezing. We hopped right out and we put on our clothes, and yeah, that's the craziest thing. Like you've never heard of anyone showering in our school or anything. So yeah, anything about you, Coney? Any stories?
I mean, when I'm put on the spot, I can't really like think of it, but oh my gosh. In PE class, we're going swimming. I'm gonna name these people. Kyle and Jared. Shout out to those two. Kyle and Jared. We're going into the changing room to go swimming, to change to swimming. And then as we walk in, we just see bare old men like naked. And oh my gosh, we were just laughing so hard. And
That's
like
funny.
there was just so many like naked old men.
To add on to that, wait, you had your swimming unit already, right?
And I was with Coney.
Oh, do you know about this?
I was with Coney.
Okay, wait, do you have anything about the swimming unit? Anything crazy like that?
So we had to do swim tests every day during the swimming unit, and some
Yeah.
of the kids in our class could not swim for shit, bro. So the people that could swim got a $sign marked on their shoulder, and the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that couldn't swim got an X.
Yeah.
It was so funny because all the kids with X's would hang out in the shallow end of the pool. Oh my days, man! And then whenever they had to do the swimming test, it was so bad. Like I genuinely felt so bad for them because, dude, like after the first 2 days, everyone knew who the kids with X's were. Like everyone knew who couldn't and could swim.
Yeah.
So then it was just like it was a comedy show. Like they would flail into the water, and it was like it's like I'm trying to like I want to save them. But you can't save them.
Save them.
So they're
it's a
just
test.
dying in the water. It's just washing them.
Yeah. Another add-on to this PE swimming unit. It's literally jokes, bro. There's no way it's serious, the PE swimming unit. But okay, so do you guys know my teacher for the unit? Do you know who it was? Do you know?
Who was it?
I can't say the name, but
I think I know. I know.
okay. Fuck. I don't even know if I should say this, bro.
Dude's about to get so cooked.
Bro, I was dead ass gonna go. I was changing. I was on the way changing, walking, right? Walking. Just imagine this. You know what the building looked like in the changing room. I'm walking to the showers. And I was ready. I look left, bro.
Oh no.
I see a teacher. Won't say who. I saw a teacher's bare cheeks. His. And it's like, bro.
Your teacher?
Yes, it was my teacher, and I was like, oh my, I don't want to see it. I was like, oh. Walked. I kept walking. I didn't laugh. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to be annoying. I didn't want to do anything. I looked and I dipped. But yeah, that swim unit was funny. And then also another quick little story. This is really short. For the swimming unit, I was ready to go because we have to walk to the swimming area. For people that know, like, and you have to walk outside of the building, outside the school, and then go to the swimming area. So when we had the swimming unit, bro, it was like negative, maybe when I had it was like negative. It was cold. It was really cold. And the day before this, we had to walk. The snow was maybe like a bit less than knee deep. And we had to walk in that. And then I was ready, bro. I was ready. I took off my shirt in school. I only had my Crocs on and my shorts. And I walked to the other building wearing only that while it was bare cold. And it was so funny. And then I walked there. I was the first one into the pool. And then this was the very first day of us swimming. So I didn't know we had a swimming test. And then the lady was like, swim. And I'm like, what? And she like, right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she like, swim right now. I'm like, okay, bet. I haven't swam in maybe a couple months, so I had to lock in for a quick moment, and I locked in, I did it. But yeah, that's it.
No, that's too funny. I think in grade 10, a lot of us found like newfound freedom. I don't think a lot of us have ever been exposed to this much freedom.
Oh,
like first year of high school,
course,
right?
yeah.
Like especially as like Asian kids, right? Your parents are always on you every single day. Like, did you study? Did you do this? Like, you got you had like a curfew, all of this, right? High school, I think, was the first big year where almost like all of those, like, I'm not saying all of those dropped, but for the most part, it was super, super lenient compared to like previous years. So I'm like, did you guys have like any experiences with like
Leniency?
just like having this new freedom? Like, did you like abuse it at first? Like, what happened with you guys?
Yeah, low-key abused it at first. Hella, like, oh my gosh. I didn't even like ask my parents to go to places. And then when I came home, they would be like, oh my gosh. Like, they'd be so angry. But the next day, they'd like take me out to eat somewhere. So I was like, oh, it's fine.
Whatever, right?
Every time, like, our friend group asks to go somewhere, I'm always just, let's just go.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't even lie. Whenever someone asks to go somewhere, I'm always like, yeah, let's go. I for sure can go. And then I ask like the last minute. So sometimes I just be like dipping.
Add on to that, bro. Okay, so there was the Daniel Caesar concert. Okay, take it. Daniel Caesar concert.
Yeah.
Context. Miles doesn't know, so I'll tell Miles and everyone. The tickets went on sale a bit less than a year before the actual event was happening. This was like October, 8 or 11, something like that?
October 5th was the concert.
Early October, right? We bought the tickets maybe summertime. I was like, Coney, I'll buy tickets for you. And he was like, bet, I'm gonna go, 100%, I'm gonna go. Okay?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna go. And then these tickets were like $140. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. He doesn't tell his parents like 2 days or like a day before the actual concert. And this guy was like, but he was like, bro, we forced his parents to say yes because we bought the tickets already, and he just needed the $140 just to go there. Thankfully, they said yes. Thank you, Coney's parents.
I knew they would say yes anyway.
Yeah, they had to have said yes, bro. That's Daniel Caesar, right? But yeah, it was like literally last minute, and he asked. So yeah, shout out to Coney's parents for saying yes.
I was low-key like guilt tripping them because I was like, Mom, Dad, it's my favorite artist. Come on, please.
Yeah, bro. It's like, oh, we spent $140. I need the $140. They already bought the tickets and stuff like that. But yeah.
Dude,
I remember earlier in the year, like very, very early on in the year, I got into a bunch of shit with this kid because we were trying to do some dumb stuff too. Remember that time? This with the movie theater tickets.
Yo, that was the summer.
so-
That was summer though. But yeah, we can
Oh
still
my
say it.
days.
There's a
No,
bird
that
right there.
was so dumb.
Over there.
So this is like I think this is a little bit before start of grade 10, and this is like we're kind of testing the waters, right? Like we don't know how far we can get, and
Dude, this is the oh my gosh,
so
it's
this
actually
one
so
time,
stupid.
my dad
gotta
was
listen.
asking if he wanted to bring me to the movies, and I was like, yeah, sure. It was I don't even remember what movie it was. Do you remember?
Oppenheimer,
Oppenheimer. So it was like it was gonna be fun. We thought it was gonna be fun.
bro. Ansh fell asleep, bro. This guy was like, he was just snoozing mid movie. Okay, carry on.
No, this is the one where like we got into shit because
Oh, not Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was before this. This was
this was the beginning of grade 10.
what movie was it?
No, I don't even care.
Whatever,
what
but
movie
whatever.
it
We
is.
were gonna go to the movie theater.
Dude, so my parents offered to buy tickets for me and them to go to the movies, not this kid. And I was like, can TJ come? Because like he wants to come, right? And my dad was like, only if his mom lets him,
And you get the ticket.
and you get the ticket, and I have to buy the ticket. So I was like, oh, bet.
So wait, pause. Take in. This whole conversation's through text. We have the receipts. We have all the receipts of everything that happened. Okay, carry on.
So like there's like legitimate proof of every single text. So he's like, you have to buy the ticket. His mom has to know. And these are our seats. This is how much the ticket costs at the time. I'm like, sure.
Bet.
Yes.
100%.
Bet. So we go online and we're like, okay, dude, the only seats that we can buy are like way far apart. So my parents, we should just like trade with someone else. in
Yeah,
the
swap
theater.
seats.
Like swap seats.
Yep.
So me and them can sit somewhere else, like by ourselves, and my parents can go sit like some other corner of the theater. And then like I don't know what happened. Like what happened? Like you didn't want to tell your mom or something, or like your parents didn't want to let you go, so we had to tell.
Oh no! This was it. It was this. It was we're gonna buy the tickets so that there's no way my parents could say no because we already have the tickets.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
It was like Coney situations. Like there's no way they can say no.
Yeah,
We
there's no way
already
they can
bought it
say
with
no.
our
Yeah.
own money.
And then what happened? Why did we not actually buy the ticket? Did we forget?
I don't fucking know.
There was something.
we might have just been like stupid.
Yeah, whatever happened, happened. But we never bought the tickets. But we were like, I bet we're chill.
So for some reason we didn't buy the tickets.
Yeah.
And our new game plan was while my parents are getting popcorn, we're gonna go run and buy a ticket to the already full movie theater.
What was going on in
Like,
our minds?
We're
Yeah.
gonna sneak off.
Yeah, we're
Like,
gonna
they're not
sneak
gonna
off.
notice us gone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Buy a ticket and then we're gonna come back like nothing happened. And then like the seats aren't even together, so we're gonna have to swap with someone else.
Like it was the most complicated, least complicated plan you could ever figure out. And then wait, and also I also told my parents, oh, we already have a ticket. We're gonna go leave in like 30 minutes or so, right?
Yeah, so my dad's coming to pick us up in like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's like, your mom or something finds out about it because my dad talks to her.
Yeah, yeah, they both talk and figure it out with them.
Like they were like cross-referencing the text.
Yeah, yeah,
They were
yeah.
like, because my dad thought that like
We're gonna buy the tickets right there.
we're gonna buy the tickets there.
My
or
mom,
something.
but my
and
mom
then-
thought.
And then his mom thought that we had already bought the
Yeah.
tickets. So my dad gets to his place. Like I'm chilling with TJ at his house, and my dad gets to TJ's place, and we hear my dad and his mom discussing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Discussing upstairs. We're so cooked. This is the stupidest, most shittily built lie ever, bro.
Wait,
It's-
pause, wait. Quick little thing. And then when I know my mom's mad, you know your mom's mad. My mom was like, Jay, come upstairs now. And I'm like,
No fuck.
oh, all right.
No, listen. This is the face. We were like,
We're like, because we know we messed up. We know damn well we messed up.
so like, dude, this lie was built off of hopes and dreams. It was hanging on by prayers. So as she says that, dude, we're so stupid. We run into the washroom together.
And lock the door because we're so scared of what's gonna happen.
Take in. We're like 15. This like beginning of grade 10.
This is not even that long ago.
Like we're not children. Like we run and lock ourselves in a washroom because I'm scared of his mom. And then
She knocked on the door like, what are you doing today? Get out.
we're both in there.
And we're like walking out to the washroom. Walking out. We both walk out. Thankfully she didn't question why.
No. you walk out first, and
Oh,
I'm
I walk out
hiding
first.
behind
Yeah,
the
yeah,
door
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
dark, and I sneak out after.
Back the door.
Okay. We'll talk about the conversation that happened upstairs.
We get back upstairs, and they're looking at us like, which we are. So it's like, what's the plan? What's the story? So I'm looking at this kid, and we're not talking to each other.
We're just looking. We're trying to figure it out.
We're trying to teleport the idea from my brain to his brain, and
Yeah.
from his brain to my brain. And I'm looking at him. I'm like,
We know.
yeah, we know. So I was like,
We don't know. We don't know.
the plan is so fucked. Like,
We tried explaining everything, and then my dad, and then
no, here. I'll
go.
give context. It was all good. Like, the plan that I was giving my dad sounded good. I was just blaming it on my lack of communication, because as a teenager, that's a pretty reasonable thing to blame.
Yeah.
Is your terrible communicating skills. So I was like, oh, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't know. It was like a lack of communication. But remember when we first said this is all on text? So all the proof of what I said was on the messages.
So the communication was not lacking. It was us trying to figure out something. Like, I don't even know what was running through our minds. Regardless,
So then my
You're
dad
mad,
pulls
bro.
up the texts, and he takes that, and he shows me a picture of the seats that I circled, and he's like, "What do you mean?" Lack of communication. You said these are the tickets that you will be buying, and under that said the text, "I will be buying these tickets," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry,
my
I
bad."
didn't know."
like what? Like,
I blanked out. I was like, oh,
and we're like,
I'm cooked.
sorry. and that's the end. Like, and then after that, they were just both really mad at us. You got home, and then what happened on the ride home? What happened? Wasn't it like?
We had to go to the movies first, so we still went to the movies. It was so awkward. It was the whole time. Like, they're not like, we don't even care about the movie anymore. They're just staring at me. I'm like waiting until I have to go home. Like, I'm waiting. I'm praying the movie lasts longer.
So yeah, that's what happened. And then for me, like, my mom was like, she didn't talk to me for a bit because when she's mad, she don't talk to me like that. And then eventually when it settles into her whatever, she talks to me and then she gets mad. Okay, whatever. That's what happened. She got really mad at me.
He got shunned.
Yeah, and then another. I'm not gonna go over the story, but another time we tried figuring it out. This time we actually bought the movie tickets. I went, and then I asked my dad. My dad said yes. My mom was at work the whole entire time. Nothing happened. My mom didn't have to do anything. My dad is everything and is chill. And then when I got home, my mom was like, all right, you're not doing that shit no more. What the hell's your problem? And I'm like, what? You weren't even part of anything at all. Like, it was just me and dad was chill with it. And she was like, nah, you're not doing that no more. After that, I got banned from going to the gym and leaving my house for like the next like 3 months, bro. It was so cooked. Like,
What was it?
dude, that was remember when I got in the summer.
Guy got
I
quarantined.
couldn't go to the gym anymore because my mom didn't let me leave the house no more because I was being so stupid.
He got quarantined.
Yeah, I literally got quarantined because I was so stupid. So yeah, those are the little stories of testing the waters of our freedom in high school.
I think it's settled though. I think for the most part.
It's settled. Yeah, we learn from our
Like,
mistakes.
we're 2 years away from being like 18 years old.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, right? It's not really a problem anymore. Like, we just have to be clear, communicate well, and then it's fine.
Yeah, and then after that, every time I'd have a plan with someone that I'm trying to figure out with my parents, I would tell them, okay, I have a plan, but I'm not going to tell you it until it's 100%. And then,
Yeah, for sure.
And then I have to I have to do by step. So 1, I will be going to this person's house at this time. 2, I'll be coming home at this time. 3, I'll ask how we're going to go home. Like, it's a full-on plan. It's all clear. So like, yeah, we're all chill now.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so this will be our final topic, but just to let you know, this episode is really short because there's an Oilers game happening, and
We gotta watch it.
Yeah, we gotta watch it, and we're not trying to interrupt anything, and we're gonna watch it right here. So, yeah, there's an Oilers game soon, and we gotta watch it.
for the
We gotta
game.
watch it for the game. Okay, so final quick topic. So since we're in grade 10, and the year's coming into a close, what are your guys' expectations for grade 11, and what do you guys kind of want? Coney, I feel like you should start.
Yeah, grade 10's been really fun and chill with all our friends, meeting new people, new teachers, new things in school. But I feel like at the start of the year, grade 10 has humbled my grades at the start of the year. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is kind of hard. But once I actually like settled in and locked in school, studied and stuff, My grades went up, of course, and yeah, grade 11. I hope it's not anything too bad, not anything too hard, stuff like that.
You.
If grade 11 is gonna be, or if grade 10 is any indication of grade 11 and how it's gonna go, I think it's gonna be very good for us. I mean, of course, you had like lows and we've had highs, but for the most part, I think I'm very grateful that we've been blessed with like such an amazing life in grade 11, especially, or sorry, in grade 10.
Yeah.
And I think like all of us, like all of our lives, I think like the trajectory of our lives is it's good, right? Like I think all of us are gonna be successful. I think we just have to believe in ourselves, not give up, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you.
Grade 10's been fun, really, really fun actually. I kind of live by like every situation, try having fun. You know, find fun in every situation. You know, be happy and all that.
Yeah.
And I think I really lived that to its fullest in grade 10. And year's been amazing. I met a lot of new people, made new friends, made new, friends. I just said that. So,
Yo, we gotta lock in. Grade 10 fried our brains.
for grade 11, grade 11 is gonna be chill. Grade 11 is gonna be fun. Hopefully, school is gonna be still pretty simple, pretty easy. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Hopefully we make new friends too. Have fun all the time still. And I think the final thing you can take out of this episode is, in every situation, always have fun and find the positive in every situation. we gotta end this quick, yo. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Miles, for coming. Thank you, Coney, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the 8th episode of the Television Podcast. And we're out.
All right, bye. Yo, fuck.